Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of today's presiding officer, Captain Thomas Griswold, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the promotion ceremony honoring First Lieutenant Jackie Riley. I am Staff Sergeant Alyssa Adams from the Force Support Flight, and I'm humbled to be your narrator during this special occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand for the entrance to the official party and remain standing for the playing of the Portuguese national anthem and the singing of the United States national anthem by Staff Sergeant Imani Morgan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Thank you, Staff Sergeant Morgan, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. On behalf of today's presiding officer, Captain Thomas Griswold, Section Commander, 552nd Maintenance Squadron, Commander Support Staff, Air Control Wing, Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma, we welcome you to today's ceremony. Today we pay special tribute to Lieutenant Riley on her promotion to captain. We would like to take this time to welcome our distinguished guests. Please hold your applause until all members have been introduced. Deputy Commander, 65th Air Base Group, Lieutenant Colonel Todd Paciencia. Senior Enlisted Leader, 65th Air Base Group, Chief Master Sergeant Jorge Gonzalez. We would also like to welcome all commanders, First Sergeant, Big 8 Airmen, and friends. Additionally, all warm welcome to extended is extended to Lieutenant Riley's mother, Karen Riley, and her sister, Alyssa Riley, along with family and friends that are joining us via live stream. At this time, it is my pleasure to present today's presiding officer. Joining us virtually, Captain Griswold. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Lieutenant Riley, first off, I just want to say congratulations. You've come such a long way from OIC of outbound assignments, and now you're a full-fledged flight commander here at Lajes. Jackie, your journey to this point has been defined by your sheer grit and determination, and it's something that you have earned. Don't forget it. So before we take the oath of office and pin you on, I wanted to tell you a few things. I can tell you that maturing to a captain means that you have to take on a new level of responsibility and challenges. Those challenges will take you and your team to areas that may be uncomfortable. I can tell you that in that discomfort is where leadership is formed. I can tell you that all the late night commitments and planning sessions that you've taken on so far has been training for this moment here. Now, I can tell you that you're strong enough for it. And I can also tell you something that you already know. You're ready. So let's do this, and let's begin. And congratulations again, Jackie.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as Captain Griswold promotes Lieutenant Riley to the rank of captain. Attention to orders. The President of the United States, acting upon the recommendation of the Secretary of the Air Force, has placed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, integrity, and abilities of First Lieutenant Jackeline Riley in view of these special qualities and her demonstrated potential to serve in the higher grade. First Lieutenant Riley is promoted to the grade of Captain, United States Air Force, effective the 2nd of August 2023, by order of the Secretary of the Air Force. Staff Sergeant Ryan, please come forward to pin on Captain Riley. Lieutenant Colonel Kelly, Senior Master Sergeant Wyatt, please come forward to present Captain Riley's promotion certificate. It is symbolic at a ceremony such as this that the promotee reaffirms their commitment to the nation. Captain Griswold will now administer the oath.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Jacqueline Rose Riley,
Having been appointed a captain in the United States Air Force,
having been appointed a captain in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
to support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter.
the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and
Congratulations.
You can't see me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you for the first time Captain Riley. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Captain Riley, ma'am, the floor is yours.
Sorry about that. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out. Number one, thank you so much for the leaders who came out, Sergeant Kramer, who literally put this together for me, the team who did everything for it. Thank you so much. Thank you to Paulo for doing the impossible and figuring this out for the last, honestly, 3 hours, and Teresa for helping. Thank you, Grizz, for doing, I almost said coming out, for doing this virtually. I thought you'd say no, and I know you said no twice, so thank you for saying yes on the third try. It means a lot to me that you were the person to do this for me. Thank you to the team who came out, but thank you also to the team who's making things run while we're not here. I know, Vitor, you were just putting out fires right before this, and then you walked in, and I was like, where's my flyer? Like, that's what we're doing. We're still working right now. So thank you so much. So I am going to say a few words, and I am going to say more thank yous to people who are not in this room, because that's who built Captain Riley. This is 1 year out of 4. So let me get to that. So officers make captain, short of a DUI and murdering someone, right? It's true. I didn't do either of those, thankfully. But those 4 years are for lieutenants to learn, to grow, not only to learn their job, but to learn what it means to Air Force. And I had some amazing leaders and teams who helped me and allowed me to have that space to grow and to grow into the person I am today. So thank you so much for Miss Brenda at the 20th Civil Engineer Squadron, who I know is watching this, Miss Queen Bee. Thank you so much to my mentor, Senior Mason, for allowing me to be a dumb lieutenant and to walk in with those questions. Thank you to Lieutenant Colonel Otten Graham for being the commander who gave a 38F a chance inside of a 32E world. Thank you so much to the HVAC team, Cecil, Fire Department, and DIRT, still at the 20th. And then the 15th, I had the legendary Tam and Mr. Downs who allowed me to have the grace to grow, and when I was wrong, they told me. Because you need that as an officer. You need someone who will tell you no. And then thank you so much to the team here. I am working with people who have been in these positions longer than I've been alive. So when I come along with a silly little idea, sometimes it feels like a silly little idea, and it feels really reassuring when the team tells me, no, that's a great idea, let's roll with it. And then also, when they let me have that silly little great idea and it turns out to be a very bad idea, they still look at me and say, ma'am, we have your back, we're still trying it, right? So thank you so much to those people here who have allowed me to do that. So that's Vitor, that's Lucy, that's Rose for telling me no all the time, having open and honest feedback. The managers that we have, Gus. So thank you so much. The leaders that we have, I know, Colonel Kelly, you just got here. But I'm really excited to have the last month and a half with you. Tracy, it's been a very interesting world living inside of such a dynamic squadron. So to have you above us has really helped inside the force support world. And then Senior, you do day in and day out for our airmen, so thank you so much. I say all of this, and I've now rambled on, but I say all of this because it means that we can't do things alone. Wingmen are wingmen, big A airmen are big A airmen, and I wouldn't be where I am today without my wingmen. We're on a short tour. We are alone in all rights. And to have people that you can look left and right and know that they're there for you at 3 in the morning when you hit something, I've never done that. Or at like, or when you just needed a shoulder to cry on, or someone to go grab a drink with, or someone to just share your awesome day with. I think we have a very unique place and location to do that here at Lajes. So continue to be that here, but continue to be that for your people moving forward. Lastly, I have to be honest, I didn't thank my mom or my sister or my family at my commissioning, because I cried. I know. I'm going to try really hard to actually say it now, and you're just going to bear with me. So, thank you so much to my mom for being encouraging, even when I was the pessimist. She was always my optimist. And thank you to my sister for always telling me that I can call whenever and then never answering the phone. It means a lot. You mean the world to me. There are people here in this crowd that mean the world to me now and will mean the world to me when I leave. And there are people on this base that are the same. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. There's money on the bar. We have a lot of drinks to drink, Coca-Colas to drink and all. So thank you.
Thank you, Captain Riley, and congratulations again. This concludes the formal portion of our ceremony. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your attendance and for making this memorable event for Captain Riley. To continue the celebration, please join us in the bar area where Captain Riley has so graciously put some money towards your beverage of choice, followed by Boston Buddy Night. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay standing for the singing of the Air Force song. Off we go.
Go into the wild blue. You're climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. At a roar, give it a gun. Down we dive, spouting our flames from under. Off with one hell of a roar. We live in fame or go down in flames. Hey! Stop the U.S. Air Force.
Thanks, Chris.
Hopefully I was completely synced up.
You were. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Well, thank you guys.
That light is bright.